G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here, as you can see, the JP Dokkan Twitter account did officially announce the INT Broly EZA details, so we knew this one was coming because it was confirmed in the live stream. Annoying that Global hasn't posted it at the same time considering we're supposed to be synced, but is what it is. So what we have here is the translation, so shout out to Minato. He does a lot of translations when other people aren't around. So go and give him a follow on Twitter if you're a Twitter user. But yeah, let's jump on into it. So for his leader skill, we have the Planetary Destruction or Movie Bosses 3 key 170. So pretty standard there. For his super attack effect now, he greatly raises attack, raises defense, and causes immense damage. So that is a 50% stack, and I would think it is a 50% attack and then 30% defense. Would have been definitely nice if they had have given him both greatly stacking attack and defense, but is what it is. So for his passive skill, we get 3 key 260% to stats. We reduce damage by 26% and then also have a chance of critting plus 26%. So not a great deal of damage reduction there, but when I think about this Broly, you are going to be utilizing him in slot 2 or 3, so at least he's going to be able to get his super attack off first to get that extra defense. So he launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, so he's got a guaranteed attack 50% chance. So that's good because that'll help us in firing off the hidden potential super, hopefully super, but attack. We've got a multiplicative buff here, so 26% when attacking. So I did read through, and that 26% is just a one-off by the sounds of it. So it's not going to be like the physical Rose where he gets that buff with every attack. That would have been pretty crazy, and would have been worked really well with the stacking. But anyways, so he also gains an additional 3 key, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super, so 70% chance there, and reduces damage received by 18% and chance of performing a crit plus 18% when attacking a Pure Saiyans hybrids or movie hero category enemy. So that's actually not that bad of a condition when you think about it at the moment. You look, we've got the new Supreme Magnificent Battle movie edition. We've got the previous movie edition as well that's still got some hard fights. And then in Pure and Hybrid Saiyans, that fits into a lot of pretty much any super class content. We're almost going to have that active there. So with that, we will be up to a 44% damage reduction rate as well as crit chance there. So not really going to be a great need for crit on this guy. Yeah, so also launches an additional super attack and reduces damage received by 15% and chance of performing a crit plus 15% when facing an enemy whose name includes Goku. So when you've got all your buffs up here, which is going to be for quite a lot of difficult fights to be honest at the moment, you're going to be sitting at 59% attack and defense. So, 59% damage reduction and crit chance. So that's obviously a play on Goku's name there. And when you've got all of those actives, I feel like he is going to be pretty good defensively. Now, a lot of that is going to come into play as to how lucky you are with those passive supers and whether you're able to get the hidden potential off as well. But yeah, 59% is a good amount of damage reduction for a stacking unit there. So what we have here is Halvard, as I've shouted him out before. If you want to follow someone that does stats, this is one of the go-to people here. So he does these breakdowns here. So you can see start of turn, we're sitting at 247k. That's clearly quite low. So that's without any support. If you can get 2 additional supers, you're going to jump up to 593,000, which with just the base damage reduction isn't going to be particularly high. When you go up against a movie hero or like Pure Hybrid Saiyan category enemy, you can see you can get the extra super attack off, so you could potentially be climbing to 687k defense with 3 stacks, which still is not great. And then when you're going up against a Goku enemy, you can get that fourth super attack off, and that's where you can climb up to 780k. But at least with that, you would have the 59% damage reduction on top of it as well. So he's gone even further into this here. So you can see with 8 super attack effects stacks, he does climb up to 1.53. So at that point, he will be able to take quite a number of supers, I guess, if you've got the damage reduction active. Without the damage reduction effects, though, he's probably he's going to get cooked by a lot of these hard supers. But then, if you have him with 40% support, so that's with 8. I'm going to assume that this is with 8 super attack effects as well. That does jump up to a 1.7 there. As you can see on his note on the right hand side, with Broly's domain, he would then also be able to get up to 2 million defense. So 2 million with the 59% damage reduction would certainly be good. But yeah, without all of that damage reduction, I'm not sure how good this Broly is going to be. At the very least, he is going to be another movie bosses / planetary destruction option. So we are sort of focusing in on that at the moment with missions and whatnot, and both categories really do need the boost. So he's at least going to be helpful there, and he does also share 5 links with the Tech Broly as well. So yeah, at least he's going to be a better option than what we already have. But let me know your thoughts on the EZA down below. I'll be pumping out a team building guide, so make sure to check out that one when it drops. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.